Hey everyone, I'm Ines and this is my cat Mitsu. She's my little shadow because she follows me everywhere. I started this channel, Happiness Studio, to share some lifestyle tips, some happy moments in my life, and I wanted you to follow me in my journey in becoming my best self. So I thought, what better ways to start than by bringing you along for a day in my life? Let's get into it. So I always start the day by waking up before sunrise for the Fajr prayer. Meditation doesn't really work for me, but my prayer works as a meditation. My cat is always intrigued when I pray and she always comes in to give me some cuddles. Right after praying, I continue by opening my blinds to let the light come in slowly in my apartment as the sun rises. After making the bed, I start preparing breakfast. I always do the same breakfast in the morning. It helps me not to think about what I have to eat, and since I don't get tired of it, it's always a good option. So I start by boiling water. I continue by making my little yogurt bowl. Since I started making this breakfast, it became my go-to breakfast. In the morning, I alternate between making some tea if I'm really tired or just hot water and lemon juice. Then it comes the time that I hate the most when I had to take all of my supplements. I have a blood disease that gives me anemia, so I have to take some supplements for that. And then I finish by my little vitamin gummies. After finishing my breakfast, I start writing down what I have to do for the day. This helps me stay focused and not forget anything. In the morning, I like to read sometimes. So the book I wanted to read that day was Secure Love by Julie Manano. Then I felt like going out and studying outside. I always take my prayer mat with me anywhere I go, just in case I need to pray outside. Obviously, I needed my laptop that day to study. I always take this one notebook, like my draft notebook. My cute pencil case. I love this pencil case so much. It's huge, so I can put a lot of things in it. I usually take my iPad when I want to write down stuff as well. Then I always take books with me. So the book I just read, and I took Atomic Habits, which is a book that I'm actually currently reading in my book club. So I changed my clothes. I became a hijabi really recently, and this is my favorite hijabi outfit so far. Bye bye! So it's 8:46 and I walk in the snow. I like to go work out in the morning. This is because I have way more energy in the morning, and if I delay the task of working out in the afternoon, I never work out. So I finish my workout at 10:36 and then I head out to the coffee shop. A chai tea?
Chai tea?
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's it. So this coffee shop is actually so cool because they let you book some booth just to study or do whatever you want. So I booked a booth and then I took my chai tea with me and just proceeded to work there. The bookshop view is so cute. It really looks like a museum, so I love working there. After working for a good 2 hours, I decided to go back home. So I also prayed the second prayer of the day. And then I decided to cook a little meal for lunch. I made some steak and some potatoes with vegetables. I try to always split my meal with 50% vegetables, 25% carbs, and 25% protein. But I want to make a whole video about nutrition only because it's a subject that I really like and that I think really matters. For today's vegetables, I chose mushrooms and green beans, and I think this is a perfect combo to go with the steak. Since I have iron deficiency, I use this little Hello Kitty iron fish. It's a Hello Kitty made of iron that I put in my meals. It adds iron into the meal. It's really funny. I just learned about it this year. So this is what I ate, and then I went to the mall. I wanted to buy some skincare, and then I went to the bookstore. I love going to the bookstore. I really needed some new books. In the first 2 minutes, I already had 3 books in my bag that I didn't plan on reading. So then I took a couple of books. After just browsing, I needed to select a few books. I couldn't leave with all the books that I selected, so I just sat down and tried to select a few books. So in the skincare shop, I ended up buying the 345 Relief Cream. Then I bought this serum. It's a refill. And then I refilled my cleanser as well because I'm out of that as well. This is my cat that really wanted to be in the frame. This is my haul for the bookstore. I bought If He Had Been With Me, Better Than the Movie by Lynn Painter, Once Upon a Broken Heart, and I already finished that book as well. I bought The Love Hypothesis. I bought the sequel of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. And finally, I bought first book of The Witcher. And then since it's Sunday, it's a little cleaning time. I started decluttering my whole apartment, and I'm gonna leave you with a little ASMR of me cleaning. In the following clip, you're gonna see me give food to my cat, and she gets really triggered by the food word. Mimi, you want food? I'm gonna put and a little cat eating ASMR for you guys. That was the end of the day, and I was really tired after cleaning, so I just ate some leftovers of a takeout, and as you can see, I still divided it as 50% vegetables, 25% carbs, and 25% protein. I didn't put myself praying the other prayers because I thought it would be very redundant, but I did get to pray 3 more times during the day. So I typically go to bed 1 hour before my bedtime. I turn on a candle and read a book for 1 hour. thank you for watching. I have so many ideas of videos that I want to share with you. So if you're finding these helpful, make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this.